You're good, kid. But as long as I'm around, you're second best. You might as well learn to live with
it. Sometimes in poker, the right move at the right time can make a big difference to your bottom line. Today we break down one of the best moves, the stop-and-go play. A stop-and-go is a special move that comes in handy when you're really short-stacked in a tournament. It starts with you in the small or big blind, and another player raising before the flop. Instead of moving all in, you can just call the raise with the intention of moving all in on the flop, no matter what cards come. The problem with just moving all in before the flop is that the original raiser will be getting a really good price to call your shove, putting you at risk of elimination. But if you just call, your opponent will miss the flop a lot of the time, and when you move all in, he'll be forced to fold a lot of hands he would have called with preflop. To use the stop and go successfully, you have to remember 3 things. Number 1, this move works best when you've got between 5 and 10 big blinds, so it's only useful in tournaments, not cash games. Number 2, this move works best when you have big cards or a pocket pair, because your hand will have better equity if you do get called on the flop. And number 3, this move works best against short to medium stacks. If the raiser has a huge stack, they'll be way more comfortable calling with a wider range on the flop. The whole point of this move is to win the pot without putting yourself at risk of elimination. If your opponent is raising with 2 unpaired cards, he's going to miss the flop about 2/3 of the time. By putting him to a decision on the flop, he's likely to fold a lot of hands that he would have been right to call with pre-flop. The stop and go is a survival play, and you can use it to increase your stack without having to gamble with a pre-flop all-in. Visit pokerlistings.com, the all-in poker guide.